We're here today to talk about what does it take to give the best, longest, healthiest hair donation. If you are joining us in the Great Cut 2024, we don't want no buster ass hair.
It's getting close.
It's coming up. By the time this comes out, we'll probably be like 7 months away.
Let's go.
Welcome back, long hairs, to another episode of The Main Cave. I am Sean Horton, also known as Elefante. I'm joined by Naomi.
Hello, everyone.
She is
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. She is my hairstylist. She trims my hair, and she is a curl expert. And we're here today to talk about what does it take to give the best, longest, healthiest hair donation. If you are joining us in the Great Cut 2024, we don't want no buster ass hair.
It's getting close.
It's coming up. By the time this comes out, we'll probably be like 7 months away.
Let's go.
So, Naomi, let's start at the scalp. Actually, let's start in the body. What is the best? How would you begin in the hair growth process to make sure that you're growing the healthiest hair?
Okay, that's a great question, Elefante.
Thanks.
Well, you know, not everyone's hair is the same. Not everyone's hair grows as quickly. Other people's grows a little slower. So, you know, when it comes to donating hair, you're not going to tie up with all the other competitors or the people participating, however you want to see it. But, you know, it's important to produce good hair if you're going to be donating it to someone who's going to be wearing it. And, you know, they're going to be so happy to have hair, to, you know, just walk out into the world with that confidence. And I hope that if you are donating, you're considering all those things. It's important. But, yeah, let's start with vitamins. I always say take your vitamins. I have clients who have really good hair for a while, and then suddenly something changes, and they go, oh, I haven't been taking my vitamins. I don't even take vitamins, so I can only imagine what I could be. But, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, because I notice the difference. So maybe taking vitamins is something you want to start thinking about.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, start there.
I've been taking my vitamins.
That's good.
But I also haven't seen you for a trim in like 8 or 9 months or something like that.
Balance.
We'll see. I'm going to come in soon, and you can do a full assessment of how I've been doing. Okay, so putting good stuff in your body will help your hair grow. I think there's a blog post. Gosh, I wish I had it pulled up right now. If you were to just search hair health in our blog.thelonghairs.us, you'll find a lot of this stuff here. But one of the things that I like to remember is that the hair is like being a non-essential system in your body. Like it's relatively not essential to like the function of being a human. I mean, we can argue that
they're tentacles, actually.
If
we want to go back in history,
we could go deep.
Native American.
Okay, But it is one of the very first like systems in your body to kind of abandon their, like, if you're nutrient deficient, your hair is going to be the first thing to like, well, we're going to send all the nutrients we can to, like, you know, it's like your hair and your fingernails are the first ones to show signs of being malnourished. Yeah. So take your vitamins, eat good food, eat you know, try not to eat a bunch of processed food and eat real food.
Which I hate to say when I see people with gorgeous long hair that eat crap.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
You eat McDonald's all day and your hair looks like that. You gotta be
amazing.
Joking.
Bastards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to, my little piece of advice is shop around the exterior of the grocery store. Don't shop in the aisles.
Same.
Unless you're buying rice and beans and stuff.
Produce in bulk.
But produce and the meats and the dairy and the...
By bulk, I mean like the nut section.
Oh,
yeah. Not Costco bulk.
Big granola guy.
Yeah.
I'm a big granola guy. Anyways, okay, so put good in, you'll get good hair out.
For sure.
Okay, so moving from the inside of the body to then the scalp, the point of emergence for the hair.
And you know, it's not going to be such a different jump because I've recently been watching a person that calls himself the hair doctor.
Okay.
And this person they're in Atlanta, And this person uses a lot of fruits to treat the scalp. Starting with, well, also doing like aloe plant, but a lot of fruits to kind of make these like freaking fruit salads. But she puts them in people's scalp. And I got to tell you, people seem really happy about the results, but that's a whole other topic. But yeah, treating the scalp is important. I will pick plant, and use it for my scalp, like aloe, and I clean it and I make little masks and things like that just because I'm bored and I want to be a mountain person.
Okay.
You got to learn these things.
Yeah.
But oils are always nice for the scalp. Natural oils, you can get them at Sprouts.
Okay. What kind? Like
things that you can, don't feel like you're going to spend $30. It's not like a styling oil. It's oil that you can use for your skin, and you can use it on your scalp as well. So I like jojoba oil. I like avocado oil. I really like avocado oil.
Okay.
What's another one that I get from there? Jojoba, avocado, almond oil.
I've heard castor oil.
Castor oil is
I've never
it's
personally
really thick, so I don't know. I mean, I've mixed it into things, but not just used it like that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that you can treat the scalp with. I mean, if you can look up the oil, castor oil treats something specifically too.
Okay.
Like it's got a lot of ailments.
Okay.
But I like those oils, and I like to use those on the scalp. So I think that that's important, is to moisturize the scalp. It's gets washed over and over. We never really put any moisturizer on it, but yet we expect the hair to come out, nice and healthy. It's dry skin producing hair, and sometimes the hair shows it.
Interesting. So if you're going to use oils, would that be a pre-shower thing? Like put the oils in, let them sit on your scalp?
Depends on the person.
Okay.
Some people can put those oils. I mean, don't put the whole bottle on there. I like to kind of get in there with the little tip of the bottle and then rub it in.
Okay.
But some people do fine with that. If the hair is curly and really dense, it's lacking moisture, so it just it's like a nice little moisturizer.
Yeah.
For other people, for me, it would be greasy.
It would be disgusting. My hair would be gross.
So then you only want to do that prior to showering.
Okay.
If you were wanting to treat the scalp maybe an hour before the shower, you want to do a little scalp treatment, put some oils on there, rub them in there, have a little glass of whatever, a little joint, whatever you do.
Yeah.
And then you get into the shower, bath, whatever. So
cool.
yeah, that's how I treat it.
Okay. Do you recommend scalp massages?
Oh, yeah.
Scalp massages? Yeah.
Go to a professional, get your roommate, your partner, your dog, whoever, to massage your scalp.
Brushing?
Brushing is good. Those little things are nice. Those,
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those things work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stimulates the scalp, and that's really what you're trying to do. I mean, yes, it can be relaxing, but ultimately it's just to stimulate the blood flow. Because if the blood stops flowing to your scalp, then your hair stops growing.
Yeah. And that's something you can do in the shower too on your wash days, right?
Yeah.
Like when you're shampooing.
Most of you guys everybody's in a rush in the shower, so make time for it.
Good advice. Make time for caring for your hair.
Yeah. Especially if you're growing out to donate to somebody else, and it's going to have another life after you. So take time to care for it. You're babysitting it for now.
Yeah.
In a sense.
So on the lines of hair health for a hair donation, trimming, like how does trimming affect the health of the hair? And when you're thinking about, I think some guys think like, oh, I'm growing it as long as I can, so I'm not going to trim it.
Or they think I'm going to donate all this hair. And it's like, yeah, it's fine if you're going to donate, 20 inches, but are 8 and 10 of those inches dry, brittle hair?
Yeah.
That's ugly. Nobody wants to wear that.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing it,
So if you're growing your hair, if you're trying to grow to maximum length for the maximum length donation, getting the regular trims is important, because at some point, if you go too long, you have all your hair is at different lengths, which, I mean, I go admittedly too long between trims, and, they kind of account for that in the prosthetic making. It takes like three donations, depending on how thin the hair is. Like 3 people, it takes 3 donations to make 1 hair replacement, real hair, human hair replacement, because it's so fine. And
I'm sure they try to match it up to something that kind of, looks like it.
Color,
so that's
texture.
difficult.
Yeah.
So what I have to say about the maintenance of it is look at your hair. Does your hair look healthy? Would you want to donate that hair for another person? Like, be realistic.
Yeah.
If you need to take 2 or 3 inches off because that's just how your hair is, then accept that and go and do it because you're donating your hair.
Yeah. It's not going to be yours.
It's not going to be yours. You're babysitting.
Okay, so the trims.
Keep it healthy. And I'd say, just watch it.
Yeah.
At the minimum, twice a year.
Mm.
And that's considering that you're going to make up for all that time in between by doing the right thing.
Yeah. So that's a good segue. What are the right in-between things between trims?
Yeah, as maintenance is just kind of babying it a little bit. Not completely, but again, not tying it to the point where it's breaking the whole way down, from where you tie it down because you're either knotting it up or whatever is causing this tension. So be kind to it. Maintain it by moisturizing the scalp, moisturizing the hair, not really putting it through a lot of heat process. If that means, you're out on your bike in 100-degree weather all day long, that's a heat process. You don't have to pick up a blow dryer.
Yeah, it's getting cooked. It's like you're sunburning your hair.
Yeah. And the hair gets dry.
Yeah.
It's like fabric. I tell people to treat it like a nice shirt.
Okay.
Not like a,
Yeah. You're
not your favorite shirt that you found at the freaking, what is that called, at the thrift store?
Yeah.
But like a nice fabric that you're not gonna
get
just
it dry cleaned.
You need to get it dry cleaned.
Yeah.
You're not gonna throw it in the washer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Hair serum. I love our hair serum. I use it. If I'm gonna be outdoors a lot, I make sure to put it on the ends to keep the ends hydrated. Leave-in conditioner is another thing that I like to use.
These are all moisture things.
Yeah, I use the leave-in conditioner. Like it can be a little heavy, so watering it down, especially for how thin my hair is. My hair just
it's not thin. It's fine.
Fine.
You have a normal amount,
Fine
but
hair.
every individual hair is light. I cut his hair. I know these things.
Yeah, she knows these things. But yeah, doing that. I mean, I use the leave-in conditioner maybe every other wash.
Mm-hmm.
And then I use hair serum almost daily on the ends.
I think that's good. You're on a good regimen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it never looks like you got a lot of crap in it.
I try not to put a lot of crap in it.
But when you do, you use the serum.
Yes.
And it's nice. I've used it and I like it. It's really light. It adds a good amount of moisture. You don't need hardly any of it.
Mm-hmm.
You just need like a little touch of it and it goes a long way.
Yep.
I dig it.
Cool. And then, tying your hair up is probably the last. I mean, you kind of touched on, don't tie it up too tight. You'll cause breakage.
I know. I see you guys out there. I see you in those tight-ass buns.
Loosen up, guys.
Yeah, loosen up, fellas.
Loosen up.
I know it's going to get hot, and that gets tough. And I did talk about a braid.
Yeah.
Braiding the hair. And, curly hair, we can braid it. But once it's dry, it's kind of harder too, right?
Sure.
But, braiding your hair and tucking it away on the hot days. We're in summer. We are definitely feeling it today. So if you're going to be out there in the sun, put it in a braid. Make sure it's not in the full-on sun all day long. You guys are all out at the park, at the barbecues, at the beach. Just be mindful.
Yeah.
That sun is going to be a heat process for the hair.
Cool. That's all really solid. Hopefully you guys learned some things. Hopefully you guys are going to join us at the Great Cut 2024.
Yeah.
It is March 16th, 2024 here in San Diego, California at the, what is it called? The Port Pavilion. It's the pier right downtown. It's awesome. It's beautiful. The cruise ships are coming in. The USS Midway is right there on the left. It's amazing. If you can't come, you can mail in your hair donations. There's going to be another, we're going to be putting out a lot more information in the coming weeks and months about the Great Cut. So head over to thegreatcut.us, sign up for the newsletter, the notifications. We're going to be sending out a ton of info here pretty soon. And if you're not going to donate your hair, but you want to support the event, you can pick up a Great Cut t-shirt also at thegreatcut.us.
Swoop your hair to this side.
This one has...
The other side, Phil.
This one has stuff on the back here.
There you go.
Growing my hair to donate. It's got Great Cut logo here, and it says when the shears come undone. And then the cool one about the cool part about this shirt.
I love that. I was wondering what that was.
Is this has the some measurements, so you can... I mean, you can measure your own hair here, and the numbers are facing you. But you can also like go up to a friend and be like, "Hey, dude, let's see if you meet the minimum donation, which we have marked here 8 inches, but the more the merrier. Ideally, we want like 14 and above." So yeah, head to thegreatcut.us and check out the apparel there. Buy some stuff. It directly supports the event. We donate 1% of every purchase to our charity partners, Children with Hair Loss, and they are the ones who benefit from all the hair donations at The Great Cut.
Nice.
So thegreatcut.us. We'll be there. Naomi will be there. And
LaFonte will be there with a full look, I have a feeling.
I'll probably have a full look.
Oh, we're going to work on that. It's going to happen.
I'll probably have a full look, yeah.
And if you guys need some help with actual haircuts, let me know.
Yes. Yes. Evolving Hair Studio in San Diego. Look her up.
Instagram.
On Instagram. Evolving Hair Studio on Instagram.
Tag me.
And you can book an appointment with her right there.
Bring them curls over.
Curl expert. Resident curl expert.
All kinds, right? But yeah. Thank you guys so much.
We'll see you next time. See you.